On this podcast, we talk about the books, both old and new, that are worth putting on your to-be-read list. I'll include the back cover synopsis, content warnings, as well as my pro and con list. To avoid any spoilers, head over to my Instagram at enjoylifewithme.angela. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these books. Let's jump in for the day. Today we're going to be talking about A Lady Most Entangled by Mary-Celeste Ricks, which is the 5th book in the Grimm Regency tale series. The back cover synopsis says, "What if the knight in shining armor wielded a loom instead of a sword? Rupert Stilson can never resist a damsel in distress. When Charlotte Dawson becomes entangled in a plot to rob her father of his daughter and his estate in one fell swoop, Rupert rushes in with flax and a loom to save the day. But the danger is hardly over once the wager is won. If Rupert cannot trust Charlotte with the secret of his real identity, her family will never truly be safe." This is a Regency fairy tale retelling with the hidden identity trope. The intimacy is mild. There's low descript kisses, no language or violence, and as far as potential triggers, there is off-page in the past parental death and alcoholism. The con is that it is a novella. You don't get a lot of wrap-up. There was just a lot of loose ends in this one for me. I didn't feel like you got to see Mr. Dawson find a good steward and fix the estate. You don't see Charlotte really know Rupert as his true self with his title. You don't see his family interact with them at all or see him even implement any changes at the factory. There was just a lot of things I would have loved to see kind of tied together at the end. But on the pro side, it was fun and new. I don't think I've ever read a Rumpelstiltskin retelling, so it was a great spin on that fairy tale. And also the hidden identity trope is always an interesting one, but I really liked this one because it wasn't for something dumb, honestly. It was because his heart had been broken and he wanted to be cared for who he was and not for his title, which is obviously very valid. And so there was some heart, some reason behind it, which I really enjoyed. And honestly, my favorite part was Charlotte treating the servants kindly. It was sweet, and especially while Rupert was thinking of her needs. Consideration of others is a great characteristic to give your characters, and I loved how prevalent it was in this story. And this is the first book I've read by this author, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm going to have to get her other books on my TBR because it was a good one. So I hope you'll jump over to my social medias. I will have the clickable link tree in the show notes, and I'd love to hear your thoughts about this book and the series and what you think of it. And I will talk to you soon. Happy reading, all.